This is Jay Pursoon with Lava Magazine. I'm here in Cairns, Queensland. Is it Queensland?
Queensland, yep.
Australia. It's the day after the Cairns Airport Challenge Cairns Triathlon. Here with Belinda. She finished 5th yesterday.
Yep.
Still a little bit stiff from the effort, but yeah, I just wanted to chat to you a little bit about the race. And I guess about the debut of this race. The talk was about just how gorgeous it is here. Tell us about riding that course, running it.
It is a beautiful course. You know, I've done a few races here in Cairns many years ago when I first started out my professional career as a triathlete. So I hadn't been back for at least a good 10 to 12 years. So it was lovely to come back here and see how much work they've done to the Cairns Esplanade for starters, which is just glorious.
Yep.
But that bike course up to Port Douglas and back is just, it's picture perfect. You couldn't get a better course, and tough enough for the bikers to have a good crack, and plenty of places to try and get away. But you have to sort of pinch yourself every now and again that you're actually here to race,
yeah,
and you're not here for a sightseeing tour. So I actually forgot at one point that I was actually meant to be racing, and I was caught out on one particular part of the course where I wasn't concentrating like I should, and I wasn't holding on to my aero bars quite hard enough, firm enough, and I actually went down a little tiny bit of a divot in the road and lost my hands from my handlebars and actually chest planted my lovely profiles. I've got my profile design handlebars to thank for that, actually.
Saved you.
Saved me, and I tell you what, that was a near-death experience, and for the few people that were behind me at the time, they couldn't believe how I held it up. I still don't know to this day how I held it up there, but it saved me. And so I remember thinking, that was at about the 150k mark, and I remember thinking anything else from here on in is a bonus, because I should be on the ground now with half my skin missing. So it was pretty crazy.
So evidently we got it on video, so this will be a nice little lesson for people to stay attentive.
I'm hoping they'll actually show it tonight, because yeah, I think it'll really help people know just how close I came to hitting the deck, and how important it is to keep your wits about you for the whole bike ride.
Cool. And then this race is challenge is kind of blown up to 15 races this year. Where does this sit for you, just being an Australian, to have a race of this status and independence?
But the most important thing for Justin and I think, is we're at a point in our career now where we're not that we're done with travel, but we're trying to limit the amount of travel we do per year. We're really content at our house in Noosa, and we've obviously just done massive renovations to the back, and we've got our own pool, and we want to spend more time at home. So having a race of this calibre, literally 2-hour flight away, in the same sort of weather conditions that we have at home, it's perfect for us. So there's also talk of another challenge half being held in Australia. So it just makes it great for us next year that we can plan a good chunk of the year and not really even have to leave Australia, which is nice. So yeah, from that perspective, it's great. And also, ever since I started doing challenge races 8 years ago now, I've been pestering Felix about getting a challenge race here in Australia, because I knew that the people would be open to it, and that there was definitely room for the series to be held in Australia. So yeah, it's great.
Cool. We were pretty impressed with the show. For a first year, this got quite a few people out watching in the Esplanade here.
And, I was actually quite shocked. I knew that the people of Cairns would love it, but I thought it would be predominantly just the triathlete side of it. But to be out here on the run course, and even late at night, and it was locals, they weren't triathletes.
That's good.
It was mainly locals enjoying the music. The pubs were lined, of course. The whole entire street was lined with people just cheering, and normally you'll get that for the day, but then during the night it starts to dwindle. People have been out for 6-7 hours, they've had enough. But literally I left here at 11:30 last night, and there was still a good chunk of people still hanging around, which for a first year event was amazing.
Cool. Bigger next few years.
I think it'll really grow. Yeah.
Cool. Belinda, thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
No worries. It's great.
Rest up.
Oh yeah, I know. It's funny though. The older I get, the more rest I need after Ironmans. I remember back in the day, I'd be plucking out these Ironmans and getting over them in like a day, 2 days. Now I'm feeling like a cripple.
I'll take the extra time and
I will.
Get Jesse to give you an extra massage tonight.
Jesse has to look after me for next week.
Cool. Thanks, Belinda.
Thanks, Dave.
Cheers.